Cool. Anyway, all I'm really seeing on this chart is that it's completely compressed on the 4-hour. So sure, if you have a breakout, 14 period above 0.7, go for it. But other than that, I'm kind of not interested. Unless, of course, there's, I'm going to take a wild guess here. If there's another chart or exchange where this has a longer history and the daily chart is an active bullish mean reversion, because it kind of looks like it might be happening. Just, it's in the right shape, right? I don't actually have the metrics. That would be a reasonable position. Okay, next up, let's take a look at Minecraft. Is it actually it's called MC? Okay. All right, same thing. Significant downtrend, not enough history. 4-hour chart. This one does have a bullish impulse. Interesting. But the first thing I immediately notice is that trend pivot has already broken, and this is going back into compression. So yeah, you can have a strong breakout, but the moment you break your trend pivot, like we do right here, it's over. This is mean reverting. So, what's nice about failed breakouts is it's really, really clear when it's failed. Because if it's complete compression, the resulting expansion is going to be very well defined. And because of that, you're going to have a well-defined trend pivot. And that well-defined trend pivot, if it breaks, then your trade fails. And you immediately know it, and you don't have to be wishy-washy and like, oh, how long am I supposed to hold this for? You're not. You're supposed to immediately sell it. Because your trend pivot is broken. Simple as that. All right, let's do Bitcoin. Yeah, price action's been pretty crazy. So, we took a trade last week. We shorted this trend pivot. Very nice. Contained by the CLCP and the swing high there. Very nice. Talked to Zealot. He had a 50x position. It was 300% in profit. I recommended to take partial profit because that is a very big position right around here. So hopefully you did that. Wait, hold on. I need to be on the 8-hour. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm sorry. I needed to get that a nice, well, consolidated plume. All right. So now we're back to the same information where we have. I was looking at that as an active MR and it wasn't washing out because of it was directly on the 600, or it seemed to be. But here in the 8-hour, we are seeing the exact same thing. We're respecting the trend of it. So yeah, we have another excellent short opportunity here today. Directly on the trend of it. Cool. If we break any higher than this, if we go to say 3,250, Bitcoin has returned to bullish mean reversion, a state of equilibrium. Otherwise, you can enter another high leverage short right here and just go back to the status quo or bet for lower lows. Probably don't use high leverage, like ever. Not when trading crypto. If we're trading a rather stable pair like AUD, NZD, then yeah, go ahead. Speaking of AUD and GD, hold on. I actually don't remember the chart. I'm pretty sure it's the one I just said. I don't know, man. It's been a long day. Okay, AUD, NZD. I don't know why I'm downing myself here. Honestly, I could have just hit enter and known from looking at the chart. But here we are. Yeah, so we have the bullish break. Yeah, dude, directly on the trend pivot. That was clean. And then the 1 hour, you had the expansion. Yeah, I'm really happy that played out. One thing you'll notice here is you have this shorter time period, 1 hour mean inversion condition, where you have the 160 period, and you'll notice the exact location this condition ends, right? So as soon as this period turns green, which is this candle, we'll draw a vertical line, right there, price is free to break out of the mean reversion condition. What happens? Price immediately breaks out of the mean reversion condition. It's beautiful. Yeah, and 4 hour had well-defined pivot. Looks good. Had a nice upward kick. This is where I would be taking my profit if I took the trade. All right. What's next? Sol. Okay, it's very noisy. It's incredibly noisy. All I'm seeing here is you have a very strong active downtrend on the 4 hour. Let's try the 6 hour. Yeah, no, that's really well defined. Your trend pivot is currently 166 or 169. That's super far away. So like you don't have a play here. And Apex. Hey, dude, don't play this. This is bad. Right? What you want is to see an initial kickback, then you go back down and you find support, and price goes sideways. That's when you want to buy. Not during the downtrend. All right. That's it. It's been a pleasure. I'll talk to you all next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye. If I hit stop stream, it continues to run. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Goodbye. Whee! And then I can figure out what I did wrong. Yeah, I have to hit stop over here.